Thanks for that intro, Jimmel. Boy, I see like them men didn't want to stop kick penalties. That was like the most epic penalty kicks I ever seen in my life. But beside the point, I'd just like to say thanks to the listeners for coming in on the show tonight. For tuning in with us. Continue to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at LFC T&T Fans. Just lost for breath right now. Our penalties was real exhilarating. So back to you, Jimmel.
If that penalties was something again, but I feel Liverpool don't know that it are men out here that had problems, I'm telling you, Jed. Because like I watching the game and I saying, but alright, bam, extra time. Suso scored it, go to make it 2-1. And in my mind, I saying Liverpool go and do some shit. I say that. That was saying in my head. I saying Liverpool go and do some shit. So said, so done. Still make a poor back pass. Toure was unlucky that he bring on the man in the box. He bring him down. They scored the goal and make it 2-2. It went to penalties and like, boy, I don't know what went on. Up until Sterling missed. One kick, one score. One kick, one score. One kick, one score. Watch now. I used to long there watching the game, and I had to get up and go and take a piss and come back, It's when I went for that piss and come back, we win, I say, well, look at that, look at that. But nevertheless, let me go into the game one time. I was grateful for the win, but I didn't like the way how we win it. And if Liverpool had to continue doing these things, we could be under some real pressure in the days to come, right? Nevertheless, overall performance the first half was okay, up until the goal that we conceded from a poor set piece once again. The first half was alright. The acquisition of Toure and Sako in the back was exceptional. They played an okay game, and I believe that with Toure in the back, it gave Sako the license to play the way he wants to play. Because if you look at it, they played more free, and without Gerrard, the team played more free also. Right? They see Lucas making important tackles, he's putting the ball wide. Of course, he don't have the long distance passing like Gerrard, but the way he passed the ball, it was okay for me. The way he spread the ball from flank to flank, he got some players into the game. Young Wasseter scored a goal. Congrats on that. His debut goal in Anfield. And I think closest to Owen to score the first debut goal at a young age. So I hope that these things motivate players and motivate the team to want to make them do well in the future. What I wanted to touch on was it was nice to see Ayala back at Anfield playing at a top level, because we had him in our team and he didn't get much games. And we sold him to Norwich, I think it was last season or season before. But we sold him to Norwich, and I don't know what worked with him there at Norwich, but he played for Middlesbrough now. So it was nice seeing him back at Anfield. And you see, when he scored the penalty, he didn't celebrate, right? And we all know the saying, once a red, always a red, right? But let me do both now. And I really miss Khan in this game. I really miss Khan. I find that this game will be a nice little game for him to play, But nevertheless, the youngsters did well. Congrats to Jordan Williams and Jordan Wasseter. Congrats on both of them. Going into the game now. If Liverpool had to continue defending like school children, we're going to be in some problems. We cannot be played at the top level, especially in Europe, and defend like this, especially at set pieces. Right? Set pieces to me, for a team to score set pieces, that's like a free goal. It's almost like a penalty, like a free goal. And when these things happen to a team that's running, well, Liverpool are not really running right now, but when these things happen and you consider a cheeky goal from a set piece, it is twisting momentum in the team now. You know, if you understand where I'm coming from. Up until that point at the set piece goal, we played okay. Second half, we played alright. We got forward more, especially Coutinho. I'm sorry, not Coutinho, sorry. I can't mess with my Belgian boy. Whatever. Lallana and Sterling was very mobile in the team, and I find they could have got Markovic into the team a little bit more. But nevertheless, it was an okay game going forward. Lambert didn't get too much of the ball, and Balotelli came on, and boy, mark my words, I like Balotelli, but every time Balotelli touched the field, some part of me doesn't get frightened for some reason. For some reason, some part of me get frightened because I always expected them to probably do some trippiness, and I don't know, right? But we go see how things pan out in the days to come. We go see how it pan out. Enrique was off the pace due to non-fitness, lack of games. Mankio had an okay game. Well, he played exceptionally well, and you could see on his face that he was tired at the end. He was very tired because he worked very hard. He worked hard. Sterling worked hard. I don't want to put the blame on Sterling too much for that back part, because fatigue does. You see, like when they're playing football for a period of time, and the fatigue does drive it to make some bad choices at some times of the game. And probably the back pass from Sterling was down to tiredness, laziness, whatever the case is. But we cannot afford to make these things happen all the time. I was grateful, you know, the way the team played. They played an okay game. It wasn't too bad. Nothing to really worry about. Nothing to worry about really. And I don't really have much to say. Let me see if I can say again. No, not really. I already said that the middle looked more free without Gerrard. Play the ball better, wherever the case is. Suso was at the correct place at the correct time. And, you know, we got the win. So, it will be interesting to see how Rodgers rotate the team going into the game against Everton on Saturday, which is a very important game. And from Everton, we have Champions League game against Basel on Tuesday. So rotation is much needed in this team right now, and it will take a while for Liverpool to get the rotation properly, but eventually we would get it. I believe that. But I don't want to stay too long. Let me hand back the mic to Collis. Let him give me a little views or whatever. And I think he have an interview with Gerrard. Sorry, he have an interview with Rodgers, the post-game interview. So let me hear what he had to say, and let me hear what Rodgers also said too.
I'm actually still watching the post show with these two men in the studio here, and 14-13 on penalties. Boy, what kind of mad thing is that? I believe Liverpool left the game too late, boy. A mistake by Sterling in the dying seconds of the game led to a penalty charge from Kolo Touré. Boy, these men don't realize my heart not good. But back to the most important thing is that we got the victory. We needed that lift from the game. I believe going into the Everton game, we might have some tired legs. But say what, this is what managers getting paid for. You have to learn to rotate your squad properly and keep the balance within the team. Pointing out performances today, I think crossing was very poor in some sense. Lambert was there and the ball just wouldn't reach to him. And ironically, when he came off and Balotelli came on for him, I saw crosses reaching in the box, which to me made no sense. Because the real man you have to cross the ball for is Lambert, not so. And not once the ball reached for him in the box to head. So anyway, besides the point, overall, it was a poor performance from the lads. They have to be doing better than this, right? Middlesbrough, all respect to them, they pushed the game. So, congrats to them in that sense. I would want to see more in the Everton game Saturday coming here. It's actually an earlier game, so less time to recuperate. Training probably would commence on Friday, light training to be exact. And congrats to the young 17-year-old Jordan Rossiter on his debut. He scored a goal, as the viewers would have known who were watching the game. So congrats to him. I believe he's second to only Michael Owen for the youngest debutants to score a goal. Right, so cheers, lad. Well done. In other performances, I think at times we could have shoot at the goal, boy. Feel meant too timid in front of the goal, but that gotta work out. I was glad to see Suzo today, and actually they're doing the press conference with Brendan Rodgers now, so tune in and hear what he had to say if he didn't have a chance to take it in.
We're obviously very pleased to get through, after being in the lead and then giving away poor goals, to be honest. I think at the moment we're making too many mistakes, but I can't fault the character and the mentality of the players, because they kept going, and then the extra period of time, 30 minutes, we were very good. So, as I said, we had to step up to get through to the next round by winning in penalties. And like I said, both teams, congratulations to Middlesbrough, because I thought they were excellent, and I can see why they're near the top of the championship. So, but great for us to get through, and a great night for our young players.
You say a great night for your young players, not more so than young Jordan Rossiter. You gave him his debut. Just how well did he do?
I thought he was excellent. He showed real good composure, temperament was good, and he followed up the finish really, really well, because it wasn't an easy one. He had to play it through bodies, but showed good technique, good power to finish in the corner. Young Jordan Williams coming on as well. I thought he showed great stature and presence on the field, calm on the ball, passed it well, and was excellent. And young Suso, I must give credit to him, because he hasn't had a lot of chances over the course of the season so far, but he come on, he was bright, created, his goal, and then scored a wonderful goal, and showed good composure in the penalties. So all round, that was a good night.
You mentioned the younger players. You had a senior player tonight getting his first full start, Ricky Lambert. Was it an emotional night for him, and did he need that game tonight, do you think?
Yeah, Ricky's done really well coming off the bench for us, and he was aware that was going to be a prominent role for him this season. But he's also able to start in games. He's still got great quality. His finishing is good, and obviously tonight we probably didn't quite get in the service that Ricky thrives on, but he put in a great effort for the team, and obviously it's a great honour for him to captain the team, being a Liverpool lad.
You mentioned you've had some difficult games of late. Just with that in mind, how important was it to get a result tonight?
It was very important. I think if you went into the changing room now, you would see how happy the players are. I think they're competitive players, they want to win, and they want to win in every competition. So tonight, as I said, a lot of the players haven't played a great deal, so Jose Enrique, I thought, was outstanding tonight. He got through the whole game, extra time, showed good composure on his penalty, and they're all very, very happy. So we're in the hat for the next round. That's all we want, and hopefully, as I said, we can continue in the tournament.
And just with the weekend in mind, a less than ideal way for some of the players who are involved tonight to prepare for that, like going the 120 minutes and beyond?
Not really. We had similar when I came in before. We had a similar game against Notts County, and we played Manchester United at home at the weekend and won 1-0. So I think that adrenaline of winning the game, the players can recover now through to the weekend. It's a big game for us in the league, and we need to get our league season up and running, and obviously there's no better game than a derby game.
Brendan, well done. Thank you.
Yeah. That was the interview from Rodgers just now, the post-game interview. It was an okay interview. He said the players are happy with the win, and they're taking every game in stride. And he also said that Liverpool make too much mistakes, which is true, and I hope that he sees for that problem rather sooner than later, right? Liverpool, we wouldn't be too lucky at the back in every game. We need to make a statement, especially in the back. We is Liverpool. We is not no League One team. We play the the top league in the world, the Premier League. And nobody wants to see a leaky Liverpool. Oh gosh, come on, man. Come Liverpool, better than that, right? Let me fix that. Let me adjust that defense. Let me go forward with it. And hopefully let me get it right. And that game against Everton, a derby game. And really and truly these days, I just be more hyped to beat Everton than to beat Man U. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But to me, the games against Everton will be more important to me than the games against Manchester. Although the Manchester fans will be sickening. But I believe the Everton's fans just as sickening, and let me just get a win against Everton. He playing home. It's a home game, an early morning game also. And Everton looking good. Right? If not better than we. So let me try and get a win under my belt, and let me go into the game against Battle in high spirits. So Collis, back to you if you have anything to say again.
To be honest with you, I wasn't really pleased with the performances today to really give a positive feedback from the game to see, but all in all, penalties is something, it could go either way, but we were lucky enough to win, right? There are some quality penalties in between. Team still needs some work. Alright, going into our game Saturday against Everton, derby match. Our game could be real hard. I haven't seen it already. And Liverpool supporters, they're getting spoiled this season. All the good home games, they're getting them early. Right? They get treated today to a 120-minute game where they see some excitement from the penalties. Hopefully Saturday will turn out to be the same. Not in the penalties regard, but probably not victory. As you know, Everton, they get knocked out today from Swansea. Well done, Swansea. Knock them off the perch, kick them down on the ground, and leave them for scraps. We go deal with them weekend. Alright? My changes that I want to see in the team, forget what Roger's thinking. Sometimes I really don't understand this man plan, but whatever. I want to see my boy Moreno on the left. I want to see Skirtle and Toure in the back. I ain't too really like this Lovren man in the back. I find he don't communicate, boy. And that costing me in the back. Also, I want to see better reaction on set pieces, when defending set pieces. Oh gosh, we terrible, boy. Now every time we get in a set piece, or teams that want to play us, or that come into play us in the near future, we'll be looking at that. That's our weak point. We have to address that. Right? So I hope that the manager will do something about it. Yeah, so right back, Manquillo. Well, it's not that we have a choice now, because we don't have any other fit right backs. So Manquillo gotta do for now. Hopefully he'll recover and he'll be fresh for the weekend. I'll go with 3 in the middle. I don't know if Lucas will have the legs to play, as I know the team have some injuries. No Coutinho, no Allen. Sturridge still out. Khan still out. Who else? We don't really have much options in the middle. So I'll go with Gerrard gotta come back in. Right, so these kind of games Gerrard needs to be playing, man. Derby games, the more important games. You need to set out some of the games. Maybe one of the youth men could come back in the team too, because kind of short on midfielder if you really look at it. Sterling might have to end up playing as a attacking midfielder in this game. Right, as you know, Everton likes to line up with a 4-2-3-1 with Lukaku on top, Morales and McGee on either wings. Who's the next man? Naismith just off. Lukaku sometimes when it's behind, the two holding midfielders, Osman and Barry, they have a solid back four, right? So I expect the defense to be tough to break down. And they also have a good goalkeeper, so and he have the communication and a lock with the defenders. So it'll be kind of tough to break them down, seeing that our outside kind of struggling to break down teams and score goals. This might be even a harder match for us, right? I hope Rodgers picked the right team. Balotelli's a must for me in this game. Who else? Also Henderson out, I believe. I was hearing news on him. He might be the output for the game, so that's our next big blow in midfield. Right? With regards to the system, I would go with the diamond. I ain't really like the 4-3-3. Maybe Markovic and Lallana could come back in the team. I'm not too sure, but seeing that they had some minutes, some extended minutes today, I think that the overall cohesion would be in mesh, right? We all know Martinez is a brilliant manager, so he'll be looking to exploit the weaknesses in the team. And Baines is a man, he's very good on free kicks. He can deliver them as well from the penalty spot, so you have to be very careful. Also, a big, strong striker like Lukaku, we have to look out for his danger. He'll be a key man in this game. Also, Eto'o, a player who we have been interested in the transfer market. A very talented player. Pace, skill, power, good finishing ability, and good off the ball run. So, have to look out for all that, right? In terms of the bench, I'd want to see Suso. Who else? I would look at probably one or two of the youths again. Again, we midfield short, right? And that's about it really. We just had to approach the game in the right way, play our game, right? If we had to defend in the game and so pressure, well, so be it. But you have to be more alert in the defense. And we have to learn to take our chances, right? I hope that Lallana and Markovic do well in this game. This is a derby game and this means plenty to the fans. If we get a loss, that could really turn our season. But if we get a win, that could spur us on to do even better. Right? So, Jimmel, I don't know what you had to say about the game, but I'm carrying it back to you.
Yeah, Collis. I like how you touch on the point about changing the centre halves and using Skirtle and Toure instead of Lovren and Saka. My one problem is that with the physical presence of Lukaku, you sure you would want a defender like Toure and Skirtle to be in the back there. For me, the best option would be to play Saka because we all saw how he handled Demba Ba last season. When Chelsea came to Anfield, it was like the game against Chelsea last season was disappointing for the loss, but what I enjoyed most about that game last season is the physical battle between Saka and Demba Ba. They were very entertaining to see that they was like fighting for the ball and whatever, and I guess they will see like sometimes Ba you win the challenges over Saka and Saka go win sometimes. So With the physical presence of Lukaku, I would rather want a defender like Sako to be in the back there instead of Skrtel, because Skrtel have a knack for holding players, especially in the box, and the whole Premier League knows Skrtel by now. So obviously, during set piece cases, wherever the case is, they will be looking out for Skrtel to be pulling t-shirts. And with the physical presence of Lukaku, I don't see Skrtel being the man to be facing that challenge. I rather Sako in the back. And stop hating on Lovren. Lovren is my boy. Lovren, I tell you, Lovren out of all the centre backs we have in Liverpool, right now Lovren is the best one for me. He does command the back, he does play good. He agile everything. You understand? It's just that some of the players don't know how to adapt to his style as yet. But the season is a very long one, and eventually they will get acquainted with each other. So I will leave the Sako and Lovren centre back pairing for that game against Everton. And Mankio and Moreno will have some work to do. I'm very sorry that I couldn't say we had a rest Mankio, because he had a real tough game against Liverpool. And hopefully we'll just given me enough rest needed for that game against Everton, because it's going to be a huge fix game. And seeing that we came up the back of 2 losses in the Premier League, this game against Everton is going to be very huge, and we need to win. Right? So I want to jinx anything, but to be on the back of our next loss, that will be 3 defeats straight. I believe some questions will be hovering over what is there. Then if you want it, they will come to question and they will be acting saying the same word if there's no reason space. So as much as this game is important, I believe they will give the players enough drive to go out and play for a win. You know, they would go out there and they will battle hard for a win. It ain't gonna be no easy win like last season when we won 4-0, when we beat them 4-0. It's going to be a tough one. So let me just go into the game and take it in stride. I was hearing Henderson out also, and that is very disappointing to hear. Hopefully he recovers quickly, and hopefully he recovers in the sense that he could start the game. If not, well, you know, Mr. Gerrard rather start. Well, these games is when Gerrard is really step up, so let me hope that he does step up in these kind of games. So I would start Gerrard in the middle with Lallana, and I would start Lucas in that game also. Up top I would start Sterling, Balotelli and Markovic, and in the back I have Lovren, Sako, Mankio, Moreno and Mignolet. So let me go out here in that game against Everton and let me make a step forward in the correct direction, and I hope that we could put the past Premier League performances behind us and we go on and we try and get it win. Everton is that team, they play with style. I was watching them, I was watching them play some games this season. I think it was Chelsea, I believe, and I think that was a high scoring match, either 6-3 or something. But even though Everton lost, they lost with pride, because they was matching Chelsea at a certain point. They was matching them place for place, wherever they was running. Like Everton run for a whole 90 minutes, and these are the things Liverpool have been missing: the passion and the hunger to run their heart out for 90 minutes and try to get victories wherever the case is. So if I was Rodgers, I would have I would approach this game tactically in a defensive kind of mindset. Although we play home, we need to be able to soak up attacking pressure at times and hit them on the counter attack. But I believe we will get the victory. I believe it's going to be a hard-fought one, and I believe that we will get the victory. So I ain't have much to say other than that. So I guess that we should close the show off right here and expect the after podcast against after the Everton game. Right, I just want to say thanks for the support thus far, and keep posted with the Twitter account, and we will post these podcasts as soon as they are available. So again, I will leave Collis to close the show with the normal routine. So for now, I'm your host for tonight, Jimmel Murray, and I'll leave it with Collis to close the show. Peace.
Okay, listeners, so come to the end of this podcast tonight. I just want to say thanks for tuning in with us, and we encourage you to give more support on the future podcasts that we have in store for you. The next podcast will be after the Everton game, so look out for that. Continue to follow the page on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Right, subscribe to the videos. If you haven't heard some of the other podcasts, feel free to go on the YouTube channel and do so. Okay, so this is your co-host Collis Felix signing out for tonight. Take care.